What's up? What's up? Good afternoon / evening, everybody. Just want to get on here and just discuss a little bit of things about the slush box, or Jasmine's white Escort with the automatic turbo GT. So basically, it's going to be a change of plans now. So we were going to go with a bigger turbo and some other things, but I think we're going to hold off because we were actually looking over the car, and there's a few things on there that we can actually address to give us a few tenths, and it may allow us to get into the 12s. So first thing I noticed was, of course, the rear brakes. One of the calipers is not holding. So one of the calipers is not grabbing the rotor and helping us hold the car still under brake boost. So we're going to address that, and we're going to switch from 110 to E85, and then the other thing is we're gonna try those two things first, and go over the car a little more and see what else we can pull out of it to get a few tenths. But other than that, I think we got the equipment, and I think we got the setup to go 12s. From what I seen, and what y'all seen as well last month with her 1326 pass at 104 with a 190 60-foot. That was leaving on 11 pounds of boost. So I think if we can get the car to leave somewhere between 13 and 15 psi on the launch, I think we will be where we need to be at. I think we can get into 12s that way. But yeah, we just wanted to get on here and say we're gonna hold off on going with the bigger turbo and stuff right now. I know a lot of people have been jumping up and down. You need to put a converter in it. I know the converter will make it. I know the converter will help, but our initial goal is to get this car as fast as we can with the stock transmission the way it is. That's the goal. Original goal was 13s, but we achieved that very well. We're deep in the 13s. We're almost in the 12s. So we've almost made up a full second, just on brake boost and leaving on boost. So, so basically that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this car as far as we can on the stock training to see how far we can go. The converter, we're kind of getting by. Even though it's a 2100 stall, when you brake boost it, it shoots it up past flash point, which it sends it to about 3200, and that's where it'll hold out. And then at that point, the car should have been moving. And then when you let go of the brake, it takes off pretty hard. So it was enough to throw all of the stuff that was in the dashboard that she had in the dashboard in the floor. So, but yeah, car's very impressive. I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of Jasmine. She's come a long way in racing. So this car is going on 2 years of being making passes on the track. So I think we got a pretty solid setup. So yeah, but before we make any major changes, we're going to just continue to tune the car. We're going to see how far we can go with the stock suspension. We're going to see how far we can go with the stock transmission. So we already know the engine will go pretty far, but the training and the suspension, and we're trying to see how far we can get with it being stock still. So yeah, I just wanted to basically get on and let you guys know about that. And like I said, if we can get this car to hold still at about 13 or 15 psi, I think we'll be able to grasp the number that we're after. So, but just wanted to get on and talk about that a little bit. We actually discussed it the other night, and I was like, you know what? I said we can just try to tune what we got, tweak what we got. So, and see how far the car will go with making those changes and getting everything 100%. And then of course us changing fuels will definitely help. So yeah, I think we can I think we can go a little bit further with this transmission. I mean, I'm very impressed with it. I know a lot of y'all are too. I know a lot of people were saying that the transmission won't hold. Transmission was garbage. It was junk. It wasn't going to hold that kind of power. I mean, I had people telling me that it wasn't going to go past 200. Some people told me it won't go past 250. So, I mean, but we're a little bit over 300 crank horsepower right now and about 240, 250 wheel. So I don't have an accurate number because, of course, the dyno that we use is a low reading. So it put down 235 as everybody, I don't know if anybody remembers earlier this year, that's what it put down. So, other than that, I just wanted to get on and discuss that and let y'all know what our goal is for the car next year. Also, the transmission is allowing it's allowing the engine to go to the rev limiter before it shifts. So we gotta address that too. We gotta firm up the shifts. We may raise the pressure on the we may raise the line pressure as well to help us firm those shifts up. You know, and that's worth a few tenths. Definitely, because right now, you know, the way it's shifting now, it's allowing the car to go to the rev limiter. It pops first gear twice. I mean, from first to second shift, it hits the rev limiter twice, and then it goes in, and it barks second gear, and then once it goes from 2 to 3, it hits the rev limiter once, and then it goes into third gear. So those are basically delays. So that's almost like somebody missing, you know, on a manual transmission, somebody missing a gear. So so we got to tighten those up. And once we tighten up the shifts, get the brakes straight, and, switch fuels, I think we'll be good to go. To be honest, we could probably just swap over to E85 without doing any of those changes and probably be in the 12s, but I want the car to be, as far as the brakes, I want the car to be 100%. I want all the brakes to be working and working good enough to try to hold this thing at least 13 to 12. Anywhere from 12 to 15 PSI, that's what we're looking for, to hold still and then, you know, let the brake go and the thing take off. So be pretty interested to see what kind of 60 foots that thing would pull with that launch on 15 PSI. So, and it's funny that we haven't changed anything on this car since I turned the boost up, and I think it was the end of last year I turned the boost up on it, and I haven't done anything to it since. Only thing I did was I turned the boost up, and then I changed a few charge pipes around and cleaned up the charge pipes and stuff, and replaced some couplers and replaced some got all new T-bolt clamps and stuff like that. But it was nothing major, but it was enough to help. But yeah, so once we get those things in line and we get those things tidied up, I think we'll have a 12-second automatic, and that'll be awesome. I don't think nobody was expecting this car to go this far. I know I wasn't, so I don't think she was either. So I mean, her cheers in the car on the in-car videos are just priceless. They're just 100% priceless. But that lets me know she's having fun. She's having a good time. So that's all that matters. So, but yeah, like I say, I appreciate each and every one of you chiming in on helping us out, trying to make everything better, make us look into parts of the car, pieces, areas of the car that will help us pick up time, and all that stuff like that. I really do appreciate it. And we do appreciate our supporters and our followers and stuff like that, and all the things that we do. So I really appreciate it. So keep your fingers crossed. Our new goal is 12s now. So I never thought I was gonna get to this point, but it's funny because a buddy of mine, Antonio Stovo, which all y'all know, with the 10-second escort in Florida, he says, once you go past, what did he say? Once you go past the halfway mark, it's the rule that you have to go for the next number. when she ran at 13:48, that's when he told me that. And I'm like, oh no. I was like, let's see if we can back it up. And she ended up running a 26, so she got faster. So I was like, man, I thought I got one more pass, it probably would have been in the 12s. But yeah, man, just want to get on there and let y'all know about that. And that'll sum up Slush Box a little bit. As far as Rafael goes, the red car, he hasn't been out all year since I replaced the head gasket back in April. So I still got to get the computer. I got to hook the computer up, get the car running. I got to change the fuel system on it. I've got to do some upgrades with the charge pipes. A lot of that stuff is old. It's original setup. So yeah, I gotta replace a lot of that stuff. So trying to get it on the scales with the old Donatello there. So it's time for us to get Rafael right. So we're gonna get it right, man. We're gonna tune it and change the fuel system. It's gonna be on the 85 as well. So it's gonna be one mean 1.9 liter. I know that. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's the meanest of all time, because I know it's not. I mean, I'm pretty sure guys have been faster in a 1.9 turbo 1.9 than I have, but I can say it's probably one of the meanest in the game right now, unless some people are hiding out and we don't know what's going on with them. So, but it's one of the meanest in the game. I'll put it that way. One of the meanest 1.9 liters in the game. So, but I plan on making it meaner. Just got to do a few upgrades and stuff like that so we can tune it and get it dialed in. So, but just wanted to get on here and ramble a little bit and talk to everybody and stuff, man. And this might be the last YouTube video I make before Christmas. If it is, I would like everyone to have a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Everybody stay safe. If you're traveling, be mindful of others on the road. Just make sure people see you and stuff when you make lane changes and stuff like that. Just be careful, man, out there. It's this time of year, man, people get really, really reckless, and you have to watch them as well as yourself too. So just everybody have a safe and blessed holiday. And like I said, this might be the last YouTube video I make before Christmas. So I have some things we got to get squared off and everything before Christmas hits. So just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all a little bit about what's in the makings for the cars. And we appreciate all our followers, everybody that has subscribed to our YouTube channel. Thank you. And everybody that's tried to help us out, and everybody that gives us advice to help us out, and the ones that have helped us. Thank you so very much. We appreciate it. So thanks. And once again, everybody have a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I'll be talking to y'all later. Peace out.